Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank you for coming out to our weigh-in. We're the Wild West Bass Trail. This is our opening Pro-Am event, the Super Clean Showdown. Jessica here is from Super Clean here. Thanks for making the trip down, Jessica, and supporting us here. Always Super Clean, a great sponsor of Wild West Bass. This is day 3. We fished 2 days with a full field. We cut to the top 10 pros. The top 10 co-anglers fished today. We did a random draw. First place on the line for $25,000 for our pro side, $10,000 paid today for our co-angler side. Best payouts in the West Coast and in the country, for that matter, on a circuit like this. So we're very happy that we can do that. We couldn't do it without our national sponsors, and that would be Bass Cat Boats, new sponsor, just signed on with us. Glad to have Rick Pearson family join us. Mercury Marine, Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, General Tire, Genesis Graphics, Super Clean, Buck Knives, providing our first place custom knives, one of a kind for the winning pro and the winning co. Glad to have them on board. Bob's Machine Shop, Ben Green Insurance, Fitzgerald Fishing, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, Power Pole, P-Line, Lure Lock, McMillan Fiberglass Stocks, Phil's Propellers. Most of you know there and spent time and money in Phil's place. Did a great cookout for the anglers on Thursday. Thank you, Phil. We appreciate the support. Shasta Lake Caverns, always a big supporter here. Wind River Resort and Casino. We from a meeting there. Thank you to those fine folks. Top Disc Premier Accessory Outlet and Buck and Bass vendor here for our Lake Shasta event. Got great rainwear. Unfortunately, our anglers did need it the first 2 days, so it was pretty nasty here today. Started off the same way, but got better, as you can see. Hopefully the sun will hold out till we get done with our festivities here. Vets for Hunting and Fishing, Wood Brothers Flooring. Want to thank special host here, Bridge Bay Resort. The crew here has been outstanding. We thank them for their support. Had a full house here. A great place to stay if you're ever in the area. Those of you at home watching on Facebook Live on wildwestbasstrail.com, thank you for tuning in. Apologize if the signal is rough sometimes, and it's tough here at Lake Shasta to get a good signal here, so we'll do our best to keep you informed of the day. Got Mr. Gary Stiles here from Washington. Gary's going to be measuring the fish. They have to be 12 inches. He'll check whether they're live or dead. Any short fish, we'll see if our anglers are late to check in. They lose 1 pound per minute if they are. So when we get done, we'll try to crown our champion here. We do what we call put a hot seat over here. We'll put our leader till somebody knocks him off. We get done weighing everybody on the co-angler side. The person that's in that chair last wins this event, is our grand champion. Mr. Stiles, you got anything to say, my friend?
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for all coming out. I'll tell you, yesterday was a rainy day, and we still had a big gallery. Very much appreciated. Wild West is growing. We just had an amazing collegiate contest, and we're real happy that those guys are coming and fishing with us. Brought Mr. Randy McBride from Florida, our tournament director. I think this might be his 500. Give me a count. 502. This is 502nd career tournament. So we've got a lot of experience here with Wild West Bass, or for Wild West Bass. Incredible team, incredible anglers, and this is going to be a thriller, you guys. You just need to stick around.
That means a mold. Just a note here, whoever's driving this white pickup truck, you may want to move it. That's where our anglers are going to pull up here to get their boats out here in a little bit. So just we want you to be safe there. Give you a rundown of our leaders if you hadn't looked at it online. Leading the event right now is Luke Wilson, 24.03. Mr. Jesse Martin in second place with 23.34. That is Vincent, 22.09. Michael Cardinale, 21.69. Tyler Dawson, 21.62. Scott Farley has 21.48. Tyler Frost has our big fish on the co-angler side of this event. His weight is 21.41. He's already got a check earned for $7.50 and plus whatever he gets today. Donald Rice, 21.28 in 8th place. Craig Gong in 9th with 21.22. And we have a tie again, 9th and 10th is Austin Smaltz, 21-22 as well. So anybody's ball game, one big bite. On the boater side, our first place angler, Mr. J.R. Wright, he is at 27.47. Exactly 2 pounds behind is Justin Boland. He also has the Yamamoto tote of the tournament. We've already established the big fish winners. We did pay 5 on each side for this event. Good payday. One cast made the pros, 5 of them, $1,500 for big fish. So proud of that. For Ty All from Arizona, 25-20. Bryant Smith, 24-42. Alex Tran, 24-15. Mark Gomez, 24-08. Philip Dutra, 23-64. Greg Gutierrez, most of you know here, local, 23-52. Shane Pearson at 23-46. And John Stewart at 22-90. So we're talking roughly 4.5 pounds from 10th to 1st. One cast here at Lake Shasta. A big fish can change everything. We've heard the anglers, a couple anglers have caught big fish today. So we're excited about that fact. Here we got anglers coming to the tanks. They're on the way. Guys, go ahead and bag up your fish. If you can hear me now, send them up on the co-angler side. Again, this is our first event for 2020. Our second event being New Maloney's here exactly a month from this week. If you'd like information on Wild West bass, please go online. We'd love to have you come join us fish. This is a Pro-Am format. We also have a team circuit in Arizona as well as California. We were here 2 weeks ago. We were here 2 weeks ago for a team event, a tough bite. We have a 7-fish limit. One day we had 3 stringers over 19 pounds. Typically last year we had Mr. Neapas here had a great day, caught a 13-pound largemouth and an 8-pound spotted bass the same day. Kind of day 3 was kind of anticlimactic. Not the case this year. We pretty much also crowned a champion for that reason. Again, I want to thank you for coming out. These anglers do appreciate it. It'll take us about an hour to finish the weigh-in. We're glad you're here. We'll beat the darkness tonight. The last 2 nights we weighed about 640 anglers. Total, we were here till about 6 o'clock. So long days, 3-hour weigh-ins. That does not happen in many places. Lake Shasta, one of the best lakes in the country for numbers of fish and quality anglers. So the scenery is one of the most beautiful places in the country. We're glad to be here, especially with our host. What's so important about this event? The top 75 anglers after 3 events will qualify for the Lucas Oil Championship. At that event, the 75 pros and the 75 co's that qualify by points will fish for 2 fully rigged Bass Cat boats. 20-foot boats, great value here, an upgrade of what we have been doing. So we're very blessed to have Bass Cat and Mercury join us as well for the 2020 season. So a great product nonetheless. I also want to thank Boatmasters. Most of our anglers here know about contingencies. A lot of companies do that. We'll talk about that a little bit. Boatmasters offering a new contingency. If you win this event and have a boat purchased from Boatmasters, within 24 months, they're going to pay you a $1,000 contingency. If you had service work done in those 24 months, they're going to pay $500 contingency. So thank you for Boatmasters, Mike, the crew down there. You need some service on your boat, that's the place you need to come see. Everybody made it in safe and on time today. So we're blessed for that. And by the way, if some of you have not heard, yesterday morning we lost the icon in the industry, Mr. Forrest L. Wood, passed away. So a bad day for the industry here. Forrest, and Ranger, longtime supporter of the Wild West Bass Trail and tournaments in general, especially on the West Coast. We're sad to see that happen, though. I believe Forrest was 87, had a stroke, and passed away after a couple of weeks in the hospital. So feel for his family, all still friends of Wild West Bass, but didn't know if a lot of you read the news here. We've been busy since Thursday night out here. Actually, anglers been fishing. We have official 2-day practice where the anglers can practice. Have off limits, a 9-day off limits before that, so we try to keep it fair. We pay top 20% in the event will get paid. Top 30 places got paid on each side. The pro and coast side, again, 5 big bass on each side as well. So our first load of anglers up here to the scales. Hopefully they got big bags of fish for us. We'll take our time on the way in, talk to our anglers. On the co-angler side, we're talking about less than 3 pounds from 1st to 10th. So anybody's ball game. We had several 2.5, 3 pound spotted bass weighed in. Saw a big largemouth or two. Like I said, I think we've got some anglers with big largemouth today or big fish, and we're excited about that. Our anglers will line up in the tanks from 10 through back to 1. We'll call our leader right now up on stage when he gets up in the tank ready. So a lot of great fishermen here. Again, this is event number 1. Just announced, too, those of you who have never been to Washington at the Columbia River, you're in for a treat. If you'd like to come join us, we will announce that this week, but we just signed a contract to go up there. It will be a qualifying event for Wild West Bass. You can get points on that event, those of you that are out in the crowd. What we're going to do is take the top 3 events out of 4 for your points qualification for the Lucas Oil Championship, the top 3 of 4 events, so that'll make it fair. If you can go miss an event, whatever, you can still qualify for the championship. You won't be forced to miss out. Again, the limit is 5 here, 12 inches. We check them here on a flat board. Each angler out there tries to upgrade during the day. Heard reports of 40, 50, 60 fish being caught a day. So, again, you can be proud of that, have Lake Shasta here available. Just got done with a college weigh-in. A few of you stayed around and saw that. We appreciate that. Bryant and his crew doing a great job. Second year doing that. And college fishing is growing. Good deal. Y'all ready to weigh some fish? See somebody get some money? Thank y'all. Hopefully the weather hold up. Right now we're going to bring up our leader, Mr. Luke Wilson, 2403. We're going to put him in this chair in a second, but let him say a few words, man. How you feel?
It was tough today, so I don't know. Gonna be close.
Gonna be close?
Close.
You had a big day. We'll talk a little bit later, man, on that deal. You look a little nervous, though.
A little nervous, yeah.
It's just 10 grand, man.
Up here, man. I feel like every time you give me that mic, I just black out.
No need to, man. It's easy. And, hope you get used to it after a while. It's a good thing if somebody wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Let's grab a seat over here, Luke. Let's give him one round of applause. Our leader after 2 days, done a great job. Like I said, anybody's ball game. The first angler we'll bring up is our angler in 10th place, Mr. Austin Smalls. Again, he had 21-22. We need 281 to tie. Anything above that, we're going to put him in the hot seat. Send Luke packing. He'll weigh in last. So we're going to weigh all our folks ahead of him, and then he can come up and see if he can beat it. So come over here, Austin. Yes, gotcha. No big fish today, but we're going to weigh that for you and get your pictures. Grab you a couple, and let's get some pictures real quick before we do that. Austin, a great angler, repaired him yesterday. Had a little partner change. Want to weigh that big fish? Let's weigh that big fish real quick just so we'll see what that one weighs in case you end up winning. That fish is going to go 243. 243. Put him in there. Got 5, correct, Austin? Let's see what your weight is, sir. We need 281 to tie. Going to put you in the lead right now. Good job today, sir. Tough. 986. 986. Great job, sir.
Yeah, man, I'm proud. It was an accomplishment just to make the top 10, and I left it all out there. I ain't going home with nothing but my head hang high, that's for sure. I want to thank all my family and friends watching at home. This was a big event, and I'm really proud, and I think they all are too.
You did good, man. Austin had a partner change, so met me here in the parking lot. A little nervous there about the partner change, but it turned out good, evidently, huh?
Hey, we're up at 4. There's no big deal, no rush. So it all worked out.
Good job, young man. Let's get you over here in this chair and say bye to Luke right now. We'll hand you fish off there to this young lady. Thank you, my friend. Take a break over there, sir. Next up, we're going to bring up Mr. Craig Gong coming up. Now, Craig needs 986 now to take the lead. Come over here, Craig. Grab a couple of those fish. We'll get a picture or two for you. Smile at everybody home here looking on Facebook Live. Pretty fish there. Step a little closer and they look bigger, man. That helps a little bit. Lake Shasta has smallmouth bass, largemouth, and spotted bass, mainly spotted bass. How was your day, my friend? Looks pretty good.
Today was tough. I was lucky to get 5 good bites. There was not a lot of culling. I'm hoping it was tough for the rest of the field.
Let's see, man. You're doing pretty good. How about 1044, man? Going to put you over there in the hot seat, buddy. Good job, man. How'd you catch all these fish today?
I got 2 on a Kitech, and the rest came on Senkos.
Great job, my friend. Another round of applause. Great new leader right now. Got a hot seat. Let's see how long this lasts. What do you think, Mr. Stiles? Next up, Mr. Donovan Rice. Donovan had 21-28, like we said. He needs 10-38 to tie. We'll get a picture or two for you. Good to see Donovan here, excited about it. Good. Got 2 pretty fish. Donovan, tell me about your day, my friend.
It was pretty brutal out there. Tried my hardest, but I don't think I'm going to take over that hot seat. It's caught a ton of fish, not the right size I needed, though.
How many keepers today?
I probably had over 28 keepers today, so it's just not a lot of culling, just a lot of fish around the same size.
A little short, but, man, great nonetheless. How about 905? Round of applause, folks. Great job there. If you'll grab your fish, sir, thank you very much. Who we got up now? Mr. Tyler Frost coming up. Tyler has 21-41. He needs 10-25. Come over here, Tyler. You can get on this side, buddy. Get a couple pictures first. Show him out there. Pretty fish. Tyler, on the first 2 days, he actually weighed the largest fish for a co-angler, the Yamamoto toad of the tournament. How much did that fish weigh?
445.
That's the biggest, and that was a great fish, too. That's going to get you $750. We know that for sure. So we need 1025, 942, just a little short, man. Tell me about your tournament.
It was good. Great to see the sun out today, and had a good day with Bryant Smith. It was fun to fish with that guy. Guy's awesome, and yeah, it was tough, man. I actually never culled a fish, so I barely got 5.
It was a tough day, man. It's tough fishing behind Bryant. He doesn't leave many, right?
No, he stuck a good one late in the day, so hopefully that'll help him out. So
we're proud of you fishing with us, man. Thanks again. Good tournament, though. Just a little short, sir. Great job there if you grab your fish. On to 6th place angler. Next up, Mr. Scott Farley, 21-48. Now, Scott needs 10-18 to go to the hot seat over here. Get a couple pictures here for our Facebook page, media. Step up close. Good smallmouth in there. We've seen several smallmouth. The largemouth population is coming back here strong. I think it's the high water, so we're glad to see that. Come over here, Scott. Tell me about your tournament in general and today's, too.
Today was a little tough. Yesterday was pretty good. Friday was a little on the tough side as well, but we give her all we had, and that's what we got.
847 today, 847. Let's give him a round of applause for that. I know it was tough. He did also participate in our lure lock tackle box. Got at least a little hardware to take home.
Yep. Nope, did good.
Thank you, my friend. If you'll grab your fish there. Great job, sir. Thank you for being here with us. Halfway home with next angler. Next up, Mr. Tyler Dawson, 21-62. Now, Tyler, we need 10-04. Bring us a big bag up here. Let's see what you got, my friend. That's a quick photo. He'll do all that work for you. Come here and talk to me, man. This is you don't want to be tournament director weighing fish, man. You need to catch them. That pays better. Tell me about your tournament, sir. Now, how many tournaments you fished in your life?
I've fished quite a few tournaments, but this is my first ever pro-am, so.
Glad to have you there. What took you so long to get here?
I'm not sure. Just figured I'd wait a little bit, work on my skills, and now I'm here.
Good job, man. You made it to cut day. You can be proud. A lot of good anglers. We got 743. 743. A little short. You fishing all the circuit with us?
I don't think so, but this one's good.
Man, you're going to get a check today. We can take it back and get you in the next tournament if you want.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Great job, sir. Halfway home. 4 more anglers left. Next up, Mr. Michael Cardinale coming up. 2169 coming in. We need 997. 997. Grab a couple there. Let's get some pictures for the folks here at home. Above average fish there. We got a shot. How was your tournament, sir?
It was a good tournament. Yeah, it was pretty consistent all week long. I had good partners that put me on good water, so I can't complain. Today was a little rough. Caught my fish early in the morning. We had some live well trouble, so I was PPRing fish all day long, but I think we made it, so we'll see.
Good deal. Let's get a weight for you here. How about that? We got a new leader. How about 1156? 1156. Great job again. Tell everybody how you caught these fish.
I'm not going to give away all my secrets, but it was pretty much a drop shot all week long. Changing out different baits here and there, changing them in colors, but drop shot was the key for me.
How many fish did you go through today?
Not many. I think I caught 5 keepers in a row. I didn't coal. I caught them about in the first 30 minutes. After that, I think I might have caught 2 or 3 more fish after that. There were a bunch of dinks. So my first 5 fish, that was it.
I want to make you, let's give a round of applause. Great job, sir. We'll see if that holds up for you. If you would grab a seat over here, shake this young man's hand. We're going to hand you fish off there if you'll take that down with you. Get comfortable over there, Michael. Only got 3 more left away. Next up, 2209, we have Fattiest Vincent. Now, Thaddeus needs a good bag of fish, and it looks like he's got them. We need 11-16 to tie, 11-17 to take the lead. Grab you a couple there, Thaddeus. Let's see what you got. Show them to the folks at home. This one. Got one good one there. We got that. Thaddeus, come over here. Let's see. Again, you need 11-16. Tell me about your tournament.
It was a fun tournament. I had 3 really good pros. Can't tell you about today, but I caught my limit within an hour, and that was it. I didn't call the rest of the day.
No kidding, man. What type of bait?
Steelhead slammer. You'll have to look it up online.
Steelhead slammer. How about 10-3-0? Just a little short, though. Great job. Did you lose any fish today? Just other than that? Caught 5. Thank you, my friend. 2 anglers left. What do you think, Michael? Second place, angler, Mr. Jesse Martin. Jesse had 23-34 coming in. We need 991 to tie. This could be close here. Jesse, come here and tell me about your tournament, my friend. Got sunshine, though. That doesn't help us now.
No, post frontal is always tough, but I mean, had a great tournament, had great partners or pros, and going to come up short, but either way, it's always good to fish. I just want to thank Dobbins Rods and Auburn Ale House, and then my wife, because she's at home with our son's first birthday today. So I'm missing it, but hopefully a little money will make her happy.
But trust me, it will on that day. I know you'll give her the money right off there too. How'd you catch all your fish today?
Today was a hula grub, and then a frenzy nail, and a Cinco.
How many keepers?
Probably 30. I just didn't get the big bites like I had been getting. It was tough.
3 good partners this week?
3 fantastic partners. I had Ron Toby day 1 and Cliff King on day 2. It was fantastic. And Shane Pearson today. I mean, they're all fantastic anglers, so can't complain.
I'm proud for you, little short man. Thank you for being here, guys. We'll see you in just a little bit. If you grab your fish there and step off. All right. Last angler coming up. Mr. Luke Wilson. Luke, we're going to get a picture here. You fish there again. We talked. Our leader coming in today has dropped us a little bit. Could this be a $10,000 bag of fish? This is what these anglers are fishing for before we weigh them right here. We've got a beautiful one-of-a-kind buck knife, co-angler side with the Wild West logo in the event. I want to thank Jake Boomer, and the crew up there. Glad to have him on as sponsor. It's one of a kind. I think the anglers will be proud to have. Let's see who gets this. We get 2403. We need 922. Come over here and look at this, my friend. I know you want to look at these scales. We need 922 to tie. We need 923. Gonna be close.
Yeah, I think so.
Ready to weigh? Hold on, Gary. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Man, the sun's out. It's warm out here. These folks here. You got any fans out here watching?
Yeah, I got friends.
You got family? Okay. That's good to see. Yeah. Let's go ahead and weigh him, Gary. I know he's nervous up here. I can tell. Need 922 to tie. So if anything above 922, yeah. We'll see who it is. We're going to bypass 922. Look at there. Your new champion, Luke Wilson, leader. Congratulations, my friend. Great job, sir. Thank you very much. Let's do two things real quick. Let's hold up all those fish. Let's help him, man. We'll hold up all 5 of these fish. Hold this a second, man. Show everybody that knife. Beautiful, custom, one-of-a-kind here at home. Get a good photo here. We'll help you hold up these 5 fish for pictures. Good job, my friend. Let's talk about it. You can use the money, that's I'm sure. Tell me about your day a little bit, how you caught your fish, man, your partners you had this week. Tell me about everything that went on.
Yeah, so I had Chris Parks, Rodney Reed, and John Stewart. It was great. They were on fish, doing the same thing I was doing. It just worked out. Today was tough. I didn't have a limit till 11:30. I had, I think, a 110, a 105, and pulled up about 2 o'clock, and yeah, I was pumped.
You waited all day, huh? You called up, man, and you won by the weight of .72. What about that? .72. So one of those culls probably won you 10 grand.
Yeah, you don't hope people fish poorly, but, you know, I'm glad they did a little bit.
Man, I'm tickled for you. Hold your knife up one more time. Your champion here, Mr. Luke Wilson, $33.97 for 3 days, 10 grand. Going to be a great champion for our first event, my friend. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for fishing with us. We appreciate it. Great job, young man. Be sure and hang around a little bit. We'll wait. Our pros. Our pros on the way up. Thank you again for coming out. Lord bless us today with a nice sunshiny day and nice and warm. We had a great crowd last year. Good to see the support here. A lot of anglers that fish with us during the week. We're tickled to death for the support. Again, we were talking about contingency money. These manufacturers get together and make incentive for our anglers that do well to get some bonus money. Our Bass Cat Quest program for a winning angler on Tier 1 events, which ours can get additional $7,500 for winning the event, for running a Bass Cat boat. P-Line, Yamamoto, Fitzgerald rods, Lure Lock, Top This are the ones that we keep up here. I guess Power Pole as well. Those anglers administrate their own program on the bonus money. Again, keep an eye out for our TV show. We'll be airing on the Pursuit Channel first quarter. I believe we've had 2 airings right now. Check the airings for times. On the West Coast, I'm not sure. We just aired our New Maloney's events. We'll be at New Maloney's in exactly 1 month. Same field. We have a waiting list in that tournament, but please, if you're interested at home, need to get in and sign up for that. We'll take care of you and get you in if we can possibly. So the earlier the better for that. Again, we have a full field of deposits, but anglers will be paying their balances here soon. If they don't pay a balance, then we will go down the list. So that's how it works. Again, special thanks here to Bridge Bay and Super Clean. Had a lot of new anglers in our event this week, probably 25 to 30 that I saw a show of hands on Thursday night. Tickled to death to have those folks experience what we do. We're growing. We've been around since 2015. We would not be in business without our anglers and support. We offer the best payouts in the West, best format, and the best media outlet. So, again, thank you for anglers. Come see our growth. We expect you to share it with us. We'd love to have you if you have not experienced an event with us. Next event's 2 weeks at Clear Lake for our team event. We expect another big crowd. We had 219 boats fish here 2 weeks ago at Lake Shasta on a tough bite. 7 fish limit. We, again, weighed fish a long time. So, tough bite this week. Good thing, but the cream comes to the top. We've got some great anglers headed to the scales as we speak. Again, we had a special situation. We had an angler that qualified for the top 10, Ricky Shabazz. Ricky had commitments at work, had to fly out yesterday. He could not stay around to fish day 3. And he was a boater. So in that case, we bring up the 11th place angler. So that angler got a break, had a chance to go forward and win this event when he thought he was going home yesterday. So special circumstance there. We will have one angler that was in the top 30 that will get knocked out after today because of that. So we'll have the final standings. Again, they'll be posted when we get done here. Take us about 10 minutes to make sure no mistakes were made. We'll start doing our awards. We have plaques for the top 4. And, of course, our winner gets the buck knife that we have here. It is very beautiful. Lucky to have them on board, like I said. I want to thank all the Wild West Bass staff, Jason and Allison Bouvier for helping us out. Jason, former tournament director here at Wild West Bass, kind of semi-retired to spend more time with family. Takes a lot to run an event this size. Takes 8 to 15 people, depending on what we do, to put on a good show. So we work hard for you and hope you're proud of it, and we're very proud of what we do. How about the pro side? You ready to see some big money? Again, $25,000 at stake. Our leader again, Mr. J.R. Wright, had 27.47, a 2-pound lead exactly. J.R. coming into today. How was your day, sir?
You know, it was a grind, but I grinded it out, and I caught what I caught, and I fished real clean. I fished real clean the whole week, and I have no regrets on anything, and we'll just see where it lies.
Let's do that. Grab a seat over here for me and relax just a little bit, and we'll see. Again, 2-pound lead, so our first angler to weigh, Mr. John Stewart, coming to the scales. Now, John is actually a police officer in Phoenix, makes his living there. He also is a tournament director for Wild West Bass in Arizona. He and Paul Hodges, who was here yesterday. And John thought he was probably going home yesterday, getting ready to pack and go to Arizona. And he got a break, and he had like I said about Ricky, and got to fish today. So I know he's proud of that. And, John, you need 4.57 to take the lead, man. What do you think?
You know what? I'll be in that hot seat, but it's going to be the equivalent to like weighing in first at the tournament and be leading. It'll last about that long. But what a fishery out here. Like I said, I was fortunate enough to my goals coming up here was just to cash a check. It's my second time at the lake. Drove 16 hours to get here. Lo and behold, I make 11th, and unfortunately Ricky had to go home, which moved me up. But Ty needed a driving partner tonight anyways. We're going to pack up right after this tournament, head home 16 hours. But you know what? I've met 3 great co-anglers. I believe my co-angler won. It was Luke. The camera boat was on our boat today, and I said, someone in this boat's going to win. I knew it wasn't me. But, you know, he was a little nervous, and he kept losing fish. He just kept short striking it and just wouldn't commit. And I told him, don't worry, we got a lot of time, and I'm glad he pulled it off. And he's going to be another lifelong friend, so I'm glad to be here.
You got 835. Tell us about a new sponsor that you actually signed just recently.
Recently I started throwing Fitzgerald rods for all of you guys. I mean, they give out a great contingency. It's $500 for 8 pieces, so 4 rods and 4 reels, and you have it. They also have a lower level, so 2 rods, 2 reels, $250 contingency. It's my first time fishing with them. I used them mainly this whole week, and they're fantastic rods. They're really, really good.
Good to hear. 835, not going to quite be enough. Let's give him another round of applause. John Stewart. Thank you, John. JR, grab these for us. JR, grab those for me, please. Thank you, sir. You got them. Thank you, my friend. Let's go to 9th place, Mr. Shane Pearson. Shane had 23.46 coming in today. Shane's going to need 779. There we go. Need 779. Again, the limit is 5. Let's talk a little bit, Shane. He'll help you. Don't want to hurt yourself, man. Tell me about your day, man. Was it good?
Today was awesome. A little slow. I'm sure glad it quit raining. I was over the rain. Froze my butt off yesterday.
Going to take the lead with that. How about that? 10-22, sir. 10-22. Continue.
Oh, great. Awesome. Yeah, a little more than I thought I had. So great. So, started out a little slow. Had some opportunities. Just didn't get them. But that's fishing. I want to thank C&C Marine. They really helped me out, keep me on the water. Dobbins, rods, and Sticky Graphics. And and thank you guys for putting on a great tournament.
We appreciate it, sir, man. Let's get you in that hot seat down here. Grab it. John's going to shake your hand. John will take your fish there for us. Thank you, Shane. Good job, new leader. Look who we got here coming up, Mr. Greg Gutierrez. Greg had 23.52 coming in. Great angler here. Needs 10.16 to take the lead. Need 10.16. That's going to help a lot. That's going to help a lot. That's awesome. Let's weigh that in Greg real quick. We'll weigh that to see. Beautiful spotted bass. That one's 7. Got to be. I thought it. 582. 582. Grab that again and show it off there, Greg, with a couple others. Grab another fish there and let him show. Points leader, national points leader with us last year, Wild West Bass. Lowest finish in all the season was 5th place. So he dominated a year going in the last event. Greg, tell me about your day. We're going to need 10-16, and I believe we got that, my friend. Matter of fact, that's an awesome bag of fish, man. Let's talk about it before we weigh them.
It was a great day out on the water. Ended up running out to a spot. I wanted my co-angler to catch his fish and be comfortable, and we just we mollyhawked him in there. Matter of fact, my brother passed away last week, so I took the very first bass rod I ever had. He gave it to me, and I went out there and caught that crap out of him.
Well, that rod, that is cool, man. That's a great story. He was with you, is what you're saying.
You bet.
Let's weigh these fish here, and we'll talk a little bit more. Obviously, we need 10-16 to take the lead. I believe we got that biggest bag. Awesome, 15.48. 15.48. Greg, great job. Tell everybody how you caught your fish, what you did.
I covered a lot of water. I got him comfortable, and then I just went fishing. I told him, let's catch our fish, and we'll be comfortable. And then I said, I'm just going to pull some stuff out of the bag and just go fishing. And I covered a lot of water. I was up the pit, up the sack, back, went back out. I covered a lot of water to get those fish.
How many keepers today?
I don't know. I couldn't count them all. I was just grabbing them and throwing them. If they didn't make 15 inches, I just threw them.
What time of day did you catch that big girl?
Right around 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Had to feel good after that, right?
You know what? It was the sun. I needed the sun. It tightened everything up, and I could target the fish better. And that's what I did. I went looking for wood. I went looking for bridges that had enough sun to block on them, but still make them comfortable. I ran deep stumps and little cuts like that. And I just ran things that would be affected by the sunlight. I was praying for the sun.
And you got it. Let's give him another round of applause. Great job, Greg Gutierrez, Double G. Grab that hot seat, my friend. Awesome day, Lake Shasta. Greg, a great angler again. Angler of the Year on the Wild West Bass Circuit last year. Philip Dutra coming up next. Philip had some boat issues this morning here, had a rough start, but I know he fought through it. Great angler. Those things happen sometimes. We put them in the bag there, Philip. You're good, buddy. Let's talk a little bit, Philip. He'll get them and put them in there, man. Tell me about your day. Didn't start off good with the boat, man. Did it get better at all?
It did. It was had a lot of boat issues this morning. No power, so no electronics, no live wells, no anything. But we tried to fight through it. I got to my first spot, and my co-angler caught. I don't even know if he won or not. I didn't hear, but he caught 11.5 pounds before I got a bite. So I was beyond stressed out, and but it ended up being all right. I caught fish. I had fun. Made the top 10. So can't complain.
Got 9:43. Going to be a little short, man. Anybody you want to thank?
Just family and friends and the people that I'm staying with that allowed me to stay here, some good friends of mine. So that's about it.
Great job, sir. Proud for you. Congratulations for making it. If you grab your fish, halfway home. Next up, Mr. Mark Gomez. Mark had 24.08. He needs 14.92. Come up. Mark, a great guy here, big supporter of Wild West Bass. Fishing good lately. Smile bigger, Mark. I know you had a good day, man. Come here and tell me about your day, sir. Proud for you, man. You made a cut. Got to be excited about that with all these good quality anglers we have. Tell me about your week.
Yeah, no, man, these guys out here, especially the top 10 guys, best in the West here. But, no, the week has been good. I've been battling a cold and that, but fishing was really good. Today was a little tough, but I think it was tough for everybody. That's no big deal. I'm glad I bring in what I did today. Hopefully I stay where I'm at. But, you know, there's people I got to thank. CNC Marine, RB Bass, St. Croix Rods, G-Rat Bait, Stage Stop Gun Shop and Tackle. There's one other that he helps me out. He's a good friend of mine. I think it's a fisherman that catches them. But you know, we have to put a hook at the end of our line to bring these things in. And last year I made the top 10. This year I made the top 10. And there's a bait I've been using at this lake the last 2 years exclusively. That's all I've really thrown the last 2 years. And that is Frenzy Nail. If you guys don't have the Frenzy Nail, you're missing out. I'm telling you, this bait will get them, and it shows. And I just have to thank my wife, Cindy, and I love my granddaughters.
10-02. I'm proud for you, Mark. Thank you again, my friend. Let me hand these fish to you, sir. Shake Greg's hand there. Sure, he's got some Frenzy Nails in the boat, without a doubt. You ready? Next up, 5th place coming in, 24-15, Mr. Alex Tran. If you find a happier guy fishing every day, I'd like you to point him out to me. Alex needs 14.85. Great young angler here. You'll hear from Alex a lot in the future. Above average here at Lake Shasta. Above average fish. Great job, sir. Come over here, Alex. Let's talk a little bit, man. I know I'm tickled for you. You always smiling?
Always.
Why are you so happy all the time?
Because life is short, and remember, you got to enjoy it.
That's a fact, man. You got to enjoy every day because you never know when it's in.
That's right. Life is not promised, so remember to live.
What about your tournament? Tell us about the last 3 days.
Tournament fishing has been phenomenal. Today was a little slower, but I managed to get a couple good bites, and it was amazing.
I'm tickled for you, man. You keep fishing good, living good?
Yeah, yes, sir. I try. I do my best.
That's going to weigh 10:38. Just a little short, though. We're glad you made another cut, and we'll see you at New Maloney's.
Absolutely. There's some people I want to thank. I want to thank Coyote Bay and Tackle, Denise and Mickey, and I would like to thank Vince from Phoenix Rods, and I would like to thank my family and my friends and everyone I stayed with for all the help and support. Appreciate you guys. Without them, this would not be happening.
How about one more round of applause for Alex? Grab your fish there for me, sir. Nice job, young man. Next up, fourth place angler, 2442 coming in. Lucas Oil, classic winner 2 times. Great angler here on Lake Shasta, anywhere in the country. And Bryant needs 1458. Come over here, Bryant. Let's talk. Man, I see a good bag there. What do you think? Tell us about your 3 days.
Oh, it was a grind. You know, I contrary to everybody else, I was not catching a lot of fish. I was pretty stubborn this week, and I stuck, you know, with the shallow game, and I just tried to, you know, fish for the right ones, and every once in a while, one bit.
How about 1155? 1155, good bag today. Tell us about your rain suit. I know you needed it for 2 days.
I mean, that was the MVP of yesterday. You know, when you get wet and you're fishing, you cannot come back from it. You're cold, and you don't dry out if it keeps raining. That rain suit kept me dry all day, and I was due in at 5 o'clock. So it was a long day, a lot of wear and tear, a lot of moving around, and it just performed phenomenally. You know, we designed it from the ground up. I knew all the problems we had with the rain gear on the market, and we wanted to fix it, and we did. And, you know, it really does help you focus, and it helps you catch more fish. It really does.
What about catching fish? How many keepers the last 3 days?
Not really that many. I mean, I really did not catch a lot of keepers. I caught maybe 15 on my best day. But, you know, I was trying to target the better ones, and I knew that I was going to go through a lot of periods with no bites. And it's just how I was fishing, and I was okay with that. But a lot of people I got to thank to get me here. My wife, she's at home watching, my parents, and then all my sponsors, Dobbins Rods, Strike King. I'm going to miss Bucking Bass, you know, that'd be a good one. Angler's Asset, you know, everybody, it takes everybody to get you here and to be successful, and I really appreciate everybody.
Glad to have you fishing this year. Another round of applause here. Great champion here at Wild West Bass, Angler of the Year titles. Tough to follow. 2 anglers left. Mr. Justin Boland. Justin had 2547. Oh, I'm sorry. We on Ty. I apologize. Sorry about that, Ty. I shortchanged you, man. Ty, Arizona, 2520. Needs 1380. Come over here, Ty. Ty has had a rough month. I've told a lot of folks. He rebounded here. This is the start of things going back the other direction, man, for you. You're great fishing. Great angler.
You know, thank you. That means a lot to me. You know, I can't believe this week is already over. It's gone by so fast, and you know, I just wish we can go fishing another day. First off, hey, real quick, I just want to thank Kevin Finley for loaning me his truck to get all the way up here with Signature Gates and Welding Company. My sponsors, General Tire, Wild West, for everything that you guys do, Lucas Oil, Yamamoto. My fiance at home for watching the kids. Couldn't be here without you. Putting in work at home. But, yes, you know, we got a 16, 17-hour drive home, so.
Always excited. Always does good when you come to California, being from Arizona. Got 10 pounds today, 10 pounds even. How'd you catch all your fish this week?
I did most of my work on a G-Funk California rig, 8-blade, and then I lost it. So I couldn't find anybody that had it. So anyway, I threw the 5-bladed, and again, 4 of my fish, big fish, were on the G-rig. 1 came on a Daiwa Nico Fat. The second day, again, 4 fish on the G-rig. 1 on a Yamamoto Senko. Today, my first 8 bites, I missed them all. They just wouldn't eat with this post front, so I had to switch over to a Daiwa Nico Fat and natural shad and the Yamamoto Senko in brown and purple. So that's what got it done for me this week.
Let's give him a round of applause. Great job, Ty. Long way from home. Be safe on your drive. Excellent job, sir. Now we got Justin. I apologize. Justin Boland coming up next. Had 2547 coming in to the event. After 2 days. Show him, Justin. Also, Justin had Yamamoto Toad of the tournament on the pro side. Got a $1,500 check for him for that as well. Justin, come here and talk to me, young man. He'll take care of all that hard stuff, man. Tell me about your tournament now. You've been fishing tournaments for how long?
Since I was about 15, but this is only my second one as a pro. So.
Pretty good. Good start, man, with these quality of anglers. You can be proud of yourself, man. Tell me about your week, how it went, how you caught your fish.
Oh, I had a great week. Most of my fish came off finessing. I was all Ned rig stuff, so caught a few on reaction, crankbaits, 8 rigs, and that's pretty much it. So I just want to thank my family, friends, my girlfriend for showing up. I love all the support. So
That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
oh yeah.
I'm proud for you, sir. $9.95. Going to be a little short there. Great job. Be proud of yourself. These quality of anglers. All right. Showtime. One more angler left away. Our leader coming into day 2, Mr. J.R. Wright. J.R. had 27.47. And he's got a big fish there with some big bass. Thank you. It's going to be close. JR, come here. Let's talk about your week, my friend. The 3 days, how you fishing went today. What made the difference why you could lead this event coming into day 2?
You know, I just got the right bites. It's I went fishing in areas that I thought had the right ones, like Bryant said, and I got them, and I put them in the boat. And today I got some bites, not the right ones, but I got it. And, you know, if Greg ends up beating me, he deserved it. He earned it. I just want to thank Pal Rods, my wife, Doyle, Steve Flanders, Cody Meyer, Chad LeBlanc, everybody we travel with, all my friends back home. And I really want to thank Wild West and the great crowd we got here, too, for coming out here and giving us the opportunity to fish. So let's see what we got.
Hold on just a second. Hold on. Tell us how you caught your fish, though, JR. Tell us a little bit.
Basically, I caught them on a lot of things. I caught them on Cincos. I caught them on Ned rigs. And believe it or not, the big one, the 5-something, came on a floating fly. And it actually scared me when it came up because I've never even seen a largemouth eat one, just spots. But that's about what I caught them all week. It's just been junk fishing, and that's how I like fishing.
Come up here, Greg. I know you want to stand close. Got this beautiful knife. Let's see who gets it from Buck Knives. Championship here. You need 11.53 to tie, 11.54 to take the lead. Let's see what we got, my friend. 11.54. 11.53, we get to go fishing for a little longer. Just a little short. 11.05, Greg. Take your knife there, my friend. Hop over here in the middle, my friend. Show everybody that. Hold it high, get some pictures. It keeps cooking. Man, you keep cooking. You're when a lot of guys wish your hot streak would end, you know that, but when you're fishing good, you need to keep fishing, right?
Yeah, you know what? It's going. Last year was phenomenal. I mean, Wild West Bass does such a great job of putting this program together. It just allows us to fish freely and openly. We get to work. And just having that support from Wild West Bass and all the sponsors, honestly, folks, if you see any of these folks up on the banners, they're helping us out. They're helping us do our jobs out here and have fun and enjoy it. So it just makes it a joy to be able to come out and fish an organization that's taking care of the anglers like you are.
And we appreciate that. I can't match your story with your brother at all, but I can. I might be a good luck charm. I believe I've given you a first place trophy here at Lake Shasta before, huh? A long time ago.
Yeah. There was a Bassmaster, I believe it was. Yes.
I'm tickled here. Let's give him another round of applause. Great start. Going to lead the Angler of the Year, Lucas Oil Angler of the Year right now after event 1. And we're headed, folks. I appreciate you all coming to weigh in this afternoon. Very important that you're here. We do appreciate it taking time. Y'all be safe going home. Take us a little bit, and we'll get some paperwork for you. Thank you for being here. Nice job, Wild West Bass crew. Again, folks, we'll give your awards here in just a little bit. It'll be an instruction envelope how to. We also have plaques for the top 5. We'll get you a picture here in just a little bit. Thank you, Wild West Bass staff here, and everybody that helped us run a good event. Time to roll. We get done here. We're going to come over here. Where you at, Gary Stiles? What are you doing up there? Don't jump, man. It's not important. Steve Meduno, come help me. Where you at, Steve? Help me out on some information here. Thank you again. You'll be careful going home. When I call your name, we got plaques for top 5. Some of you may be doing interviews. I apologize if we messed up the feed. Co-angler side. Your champion again at $33.97, $10,000, Mr. Luke Wilson. Where you at, Luke? Give Luke that box there, my friend. This one. Great job, sir. If you go see Jeremy in the back, he'll take care of you here. Second place, $4,000, $33.25. Michael Cardinelli. Cardinelli, I apologize. I'm going to get it right, man. Good job, Michael. About 73 hundredths off first place, by the way. You know, congratulations, my friend. Proud for you. Thank you very much. Third place, Jesse Martin with $32.79, $3,300 paycheck. In fourth place, $32.39, $3,000, Jesse Martin. I'm sorry, fourth place got Fattiest Vincent. Thank you, Thaddeus. Right to the back of the trailer, my friend. You got paperwork for you. Go back and see. Yes, sir. Fifth place, $31.66, $2,300, Mr. Craig Gong. Seventh place, $30.83, $1,600 plus $750, and the P line contingency at $250, and the Yamamoto Toad of the tournament. Got a plaque for you for that, Tyler Frost. Eighth place, $30.33, $1,500 cash award, Donovan Rice. Ninth place, $29.95, $1,300. Also had a big fish at $750, Scott Farley. Good job, Scott. Right to the back there. And 10th place, $29.05, also $1,200, also $750 for a big fish of the tournament, Tyler Dawson. That's all top 10 on the coast side. Also, Michael Cardellini had $250 Yamamoto contingency, by the way, Michael. I think he's doing interviews over here. Again, your champion of the event. You ready, Allison? Pro side? All right, champion again. $42.95 the weight, $25,000. Also had Yamamoto and also had P-line contingency. That's $25,500. Mr. Greg Gutierrez, your champion again. Come on up here, Greg. Great job again, my friend. He's down there. We'll get your picture in a minute if you'll stay up here, please. Second place, $38.52, $8,000 cash award, $1,500 Big Fish check, $250 Yamamoto, $250 P-line bonus. I apologize. That's Mr. J.R. Wright. We already did it with Greg. J.R., come on up. $9,500 total, sir. Third place, $35.97, $7,000, Mr. Bryant Smith. And in fourth place, $6,000 check, $1,500 Big Fish, $35.42 the weight. Justin Boland also gets a plaque for Yamamoto toad of the tournament. That's for Justin. Young man there comes up. And in fifth place, cash award $5,000 for the drive back to Arizona, Mr. Ty Al. I'll get out of the way in a minute. Sixth place, $34.53. That's $4,100, Mr. Alex Tran. Good job. Where you at, Justin? There's your other one, my friend. Seventh place, $34.1. We got a $4,000 check from Mark Gomez. Good job, Mark. Eighth place, $33.68, $3,200, Shane Pearson. Ninth place, $33.07, $3,100 also, Philip Dutra. And in 10th place with $31.25, $3,000, Mr. John Stewart. Congratulations, guys. Let me get off here and get a picture.